Have you ever seen a baby animal that looks like it's wearing striped pajamas, or one that resembles a striped watermelon with legs? Imagine a deer shrunk to fit in your palm, a bat pup that looks like a living marshmallow, and a creature that looks like a cotton ball glued to kangaroo legs. What about a baby with a face that seems like a pink octopus exploded on its snout, and another that resembles a hairless, wrinkly avocado with a tiny beak? These aren't cartoon characters, they're real baby animals, born to make you gasp, laugh, and say, "Wait, that exists?" From spiky potatoes to a rodent that drums with its feet like a tiny rock star, these little weirdos are here to melt your heart. Ready to meet the babies that redefine adorably weird? Let's dive in. Echidna Puggle. This baby looks like a hairless, wrinkly avocado with a tiny beak and clawed feet. Echidna Puggles hatch from soft-shelled eggs, then twist into their mother's pouch, where they lap up milk from patches on her skin. For months they stay hidden, their pink bodies slowly growing golden spines that resemble a cactus onesie. Weirdly, echidnas are egg-laying mammals, a trait shared only with platypuses. In 2024, the San Diego Zoo released rare footage of a puggle hatching, its shining skin and tiny snout captivating viewers. Though they look fragile, puggles are tough. Once spines harden, they leave the pouch and dig for ants using their clawed paws. Conservationists note that while echidnas aren't endangered, brush fires in Australia, like the 2023 NWS blazes, destroyed their insect-rich habitats. Researchers at the University of Melbourne found echidnas can survive fires by burrowing and lowering their body temperature, but pups are vulnerable without moms. Their name Puggle was coined by zookeepers. It's not scientific, just irresistibly cute. Honduran White Bat Pup. These bats look like living marshmallows with neon yellow ears and noses. They're one of the only mammals with pure white fur which glows under UV light. These bats, smaller than a ping pong ball, live in handmade tents crafted by chewing heliconia leaves into waterproof umbrellas. Mothers carry pups clinging to their fur like Velcro, their snow-white coats standing out against the rainforest green. But their picky diet, only figs from Ficus colubrinae trees, make them vulnerable. A 2023 National Geographic team captured rare footage of a bat nursery in Costa Rica, showing pups bunching like tiny ghosts under leaves. Deforestation has reduced their numbers, but conservationists are replanting fig trees to lure them back. Fun fact, their white fur isn't just cute, it reflects heat, keeping them cool in steamy jungles. Baby Gobijerboa. This desert fairy looks like a cotton ball glued to a pair of kangaroo legs and satellite dish ears. Gobijerboa pups have velvety sand-colored fur and tufted toes that act like snowshoes, preventing them from sinking into dunes. Their comically oversized ears aren't just for hearing, they radiate heat in Mongolia's 120-degree Fahrenheit summers, keeping these tiny hoppers cool. When frightened, they leap 10 feet sideways in a single bound, like a fuzzy popcorn kernel popping across the sand. A 2022 BBC documentary revealed their secret. Moms stash pups in burrows 3 feet deep, returning only at night to nurse, minimizing exposure to foxes and eagles. Jerboas survive without drinking water, extracting moisture from seeds and insects. But climate change is crushing their fragile ecosystem. The gobi's temperature has risen 2.5 times faster than the global average since 1975, drying up food sources. Malayan Taper calf. Newborn tapirs look like watermelons come to life, striped and spotted to blend into sunlit forests. Their trunk-like snout, a soft mini version of an elephant's, wiggles adorably as they learn to grab leaves. By 6 months, their coat transforms into the adult sleek black and white pattern, which confuses predators like tigers in moonlit jungles. The calf born at Point Defiance Zoo in March 2025 became a social media star for its playful mud bass, rolling around like a chubby, trunked puppy. In the wild, calves stick close to moms for 2 years, learning to swim rivers and forage. But fewer than 2,500 Malayan Tapers remain, as palm oil plantations destroy Southeast Asian forests. Tapirs are living fossils. Their design hasn't changed in 20 million years, making them as weirdly ancient as they are cute. If you like this video so far, leave a like, and you can also check out 20 cutest baby animals you'll wish you could have as a pet on our channel Forever Green. Baby Armadillo. This tiny hyena cousin looks like it raided a zebra's closet, sporting bold black stripes on golden fur. But its real party trick is a tongue coated in sticky saliva, perfect for licking up 300,000 termites at night, enough to fill a bathtub. Unlike their scavenging hyena relatives, aardwolves avoid meat, sticking to insects, and even farming termite mounds by leaving them intact for future meals. Native to African savannas, these pups rely on their mothers for survival, hiding in underground dens to avoid predators like jackals and lions. In 2024, an orphan pup named Maple became an online sensation after wildlife rescuers in South Africa shared her recovery. Aardwolf families, typical monogamous pairs with pups, defend territories up to 4 square kilometers, marking boundaries with scent glands. Researchers at the University of Pretoria note that aardwolves, while not endangered, rely on Africa's shrinking grasslands, where pesticide use threatens their bug-heavy diet. Mouse deer fawn. Imagine a deer shrunk to fit in your palm, with legs as thin as matchsticks and eyes like shiny marbles. Mouse deer fawns have golden fur dotted with white spots, perfect for hiding in Southeast Asia's leaf litter. They're the world's smallest hoofed mammals. Adults weigh just 4 pounds. These mini deer are so skittish they freeze or play dead when scared. Fawns stay motionless for hours, relying on their spotted coats to avoid snakes and civets. Mothers visit only twice daily to nurse, reducing attention from predators. In 2023, researchers in Vietnam rediscovered the silver-backed mouse deer, thought extinct for 30 years, using camera traps. Fawns stay hidden for weeks, relying on mom's milk until they brave the forest floor. Sadly, deforestation and poaching for bushmeat threaten their tiny population. Pangolin pup. This living pinecone baby has scales so sharp they can slice through roots, yet its face is all softness, with attentive eyes and a tongue longer than its body. Pangolin pups are born with soft, pale scales that harden into overlapping armor, like a knight suiting up. Their scales don't fully harden until 3 months. They swallow up ants with a tongue anchored near the pelvis, which retracts into a cover when not in use. When threatened, they curl into a tight ball, tucking their faces under their tails, leaving predators staring at a solid, scaly orb. But their cutest quirk? They hitch rides on their mom's tail, clinging like backpackers on a scaly adventure. In 2024, a Cambodian rescue center shared footage of a pup named Miso learning to raid termite mounds. Pangolins are the world's most trafficked mammal, with over 200,000 poached annually for scales falsely believed to cure diseases in traditional medicine. Baby starnosed mole. This mole's face looks like a pink octopus exploded on its snout, with 22 fleshy tentacles jiggling non-stop. Born blind and hairless, the pup resembles a squishy gummy worm with a star-shaped nose, but those tentacles aren't just for show. They're packed with over 25,000 sensory receptors, letting the mole detect and swallow prey in 8 milliseconds, faster than you blink. Researchers at MIT discovered in 2022 that its brain processes touch signals faster than any other mammal, skipping normal neural pathways for instant reactions. Despite their alien looks, baby moles are surprisingly tender. Mothers build soft, grassy nests underground where pups stay until their iconic nose develops. Their pink tentacles darken as they age, turning from cute to slightly creepy. Found in North American wetlands, these moles dig tunnels that aerate soil, boosting plant growth, but population in areas like the Great Lakes threatens their worm-heavy diet. Before proceeding to our next selection, we invite you to explore our video on 10 animals that are actually deadly. Now, back to our list. Wild boar piglet. This striped snack-sized pig looks like a candy cane come to life, with caramel brown fur and white racing stripes for hiding in forest. Wild boar piglets have round bellies, twitchy pink snouts, and legs so short they trip over twigs while sprinting. Their playful zoomies and snuffling grunts make them look like wind-up toys gone wild. In 2023, a piglet named Truffles stole the show in a viral TikTok video from Germany's Black Forest, chasing butterflies and face-planting into mud puddles. Historically, Roman empires kept wild boars as pets. Emperor Nero supposedly dressed one in pearls. Farmers today joke that piglets are nature's tillers because their rooting aerates soil for crops. Mute swan signet. This fluffy gray ball of chaos looks nothing like its elegant white parents. Mute swan signets hatch with charcoal gray down, stubby wings, and oversized webbed feet that slap the water as they paddle. Their beaks start bright pink, fading to orange as they grow. While adult swans glide silently, signets grunt and hiss like tiny dinosaurs, chasing insects with comically clumsy dives. Signets can swim within 24 hours of hatching but take 3 months to fly. Signets ride on parents' backs like feathered Uber passengers, peeking out with curious eyes. In 2023, Sir Quaxalot, a signet at London's historic swan-upping ceremony, became a social media star. The 800-year-old tradition, where the Crown counts swans on the Thames, gained modern fame when Prince William joked about the signet's royal sass. Historically, swans were a medieval status symbol. King Henry VIII once declared all unmarked swans property of the crown. Baby tarsier. Imagine a ping-pong ball with saucer-sized eyes and fingers like sticky suction cups. Baby tarsiers cling to their mothers with a grip so strong they could hang from a ceiling fan. Their enormous eyes, each larger than their brain, glow in the dark, giving them a permanent, surprised anime character look. Born fully furred, they're mini adults weighing less than a Snickers bar. In 2024, a baby tarsier named Gizmo became a viral star after pop singer Billie Eilish shared a clip of it leaping in Borneo. Tarsiers have a Hollywood history too. Their alien-like looks inspired the Ewoks in Star Wars. George Lucas admitted their design was based on a stuffed tarsier he owned. Researchers at the Philippine Tarsier Foundation report that wild tarsiers can rotate their heads 180 degrees like owls to spot prey, a skill Gizmo showcased in viral slow-mo footage. Baby skate. This living pancake looks like a stingray's quirky cousin with glowing wing-like fins dotted with starry dots and a tail lined with tiny, harmless spikes. Baby skates hatch from leathery egg cases nicknamed mermaids' purses, which wash ashore looking like blackened seaweed pods. Their see-through bodies reveal ghostly internal organs, and their wide mouths resemble permanent smiles as they vacuum up shrimp and clams. Skates have a bizarre pop culture resume. Their egg cases inspired the gillyweed pods in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. J.K. Rowling confirmed they were the basis for the slippery, magical plant Harry uses to breathe underwater. In 2023, marine biologists at the Monterey Bay Aquarium discovered skates sing by grinding tooth plates in their jaws, creating clicks that sound like popcorn popping. Recorded in a viral TikTok video by oceanographer Dr. Ayanna Elizabeth Johnson. Historically, 18th century sailors believed dried skate eggs cured rheumatism, leading to a bizarre trade in mermaid medicine. Baby pink fairy armadillo. This tiny sand ninja looks like a shrimp wearing a rose gold breastplate. The smallest armadillo species, it's no bigger than a hamster, with silky white fur and claws that dig tunnels faster than a construction crew. Its shell glows pink under UV light due to blood vessels near the surface, a discovery made by University of Buenos Aires researchers in 2022. Their shell changes color, pink when warm, pale when cool. In 2024, Kim Kardashian shared a fan art meme comparing the armadillo to her Met Gala armor dress. Historically, indigenous Mapuche tribes in Argentina believed these burrowers were messengers of rain gods, their tunnels symbolizing hidden paths to water. Today, engineers mimic their digging techniques for earthquake-resistant architecture. A 2024 Dubai Expo featured a robot armadillo prototype designed to explore Mars. Baby Gundy. Imagine a gerbil with ears bigger than its head and feet that drum like a rock star. Baby Gundys have plush gray fur, cartoonish eyes, and comically large ears that flip backward when they run. To communicate, they thump their hind feet on rocks, sending Morse code-like vibrations to warn of hawks or share gossip. In 2024, a Gundy family at London Zoo became stars of the Tiny Desert Rock Stars exhibit, where their foot-drumming sessions sync with light shows. Berber tribes in North Africa consider Gundis good luck. Legend says their drumming predicts rain. A 2023 study found they can recognize individual foot rhythms, like knowing their mom's beat. Talking about cute animals, you can also check out our video on the cutest wild baby animals that will make you go, "Aw." Infant. This gremlin-like primate has bat ears, glowing orange eyes, and a skeletal middle finger longer than its arms. Baby A's look like tiny ET impersonators, clinging to moms with their creepy yet cute witch fingers. They tap on trees to find grubs, then skewer them like living chopsticks. Once feared as death omens in Madagascar, IAs are now social media darlings. In 2024, actor Chris Hemsworth shared a photo holding a rescued baby named Gizmo at a sanctuary, captioning it, "Even demons need cuddles." Scientists at Duke University discovered their finger tapping is so precise, it inspired a new type of medical probe for detecting tumors. Baby Okapi. This living puzzle piece looks like a giraffe-zebra hybrid with velvety chocolate brown fur, striped legs like a candy cane, and a blue tongue so long it can clean its own ears. Baby okapis wobble on stick-like legs, their white-striped backsides blending into dappled rainforest sunlight to confuse leopards. Their fuzzy ears twitch at every sound, and they bleat like goats to call their moms. In 2023, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle visited the San Diego Zoo's Okapi calf, Kaibo, during a climate awareness tour. The zoo's live Okapi cam, launched in 2024, racked up 10 million views in a month as fans watched Kaibo use his giraffe-like tongue to strip leaves off branches. Okapis were nicknamed African unicorns because explorers in the 1800s thought they were myths. Skins sent to Europe were dismissed as hoaxes until 1901. Baby porcupine. This spiky potato is born with soft, wet quills that harden into 30,000 needles within hours. Porcupines have round button noses, tiny paws, and a habit of snuffling like vacuum cleaners while hunting for snacks. They climb trees clumsily, often tumbling down until their quills act like crash mats. In 2024, Taylor Swift joked about adopting a porcupine named Puggle from a Maine rescue center, saying, "She's the only one who'll never betray me." Native American tribes like the Lenape used porcupine quills to decorate clothing and baskets. A practice showcased in a 2023 Smithsonian exhibit. Porcupines' quills are coated with natural antibiotics, discovered in a 2022 Journal of Wildlife Diseases study. This prevents infections when they accidentally poke themselves. Baby burrowing owl. This grumpy fluff ball has long, skinny legs, yellow, angry bird eyes, and a habit of lining nests with cow dung to attract tasty beetles. Burrowing owl chicks tilt their heads like confused puppies and hiss like tiny dragons when threatened. In 2023, the Miami Marlins baseball team adopted a burrowing owl named Strike as their mascot after fans voted online, a nod to Florida's state law protecting them. Historically, cowboys called them howdy birds because they nod like they're greeting you. Burrowing owls mimic rattlesnake sounds to scare predators, a trick confirmed by the Cornell Lab of Ornithology in 2023. A 2024 Netflix documentary, Tiny Guardians, showed chicks dancing to scare off snakes by hopping and flapping their wings. Baby Patagonian Mara. This rabbit-deer hybrid has gangly legs, ears like Mickey Mouse, and a hop that's half kangaroo, half jackrabbit. Mara pups huddle in kindergartens with dozens of babies while moms forage, like a rodent daycare with snack breaks. In 2024, Zootopia 2 animators revealed the Mara inspired a speedy character named Mara the Swift, voiced by Shakira. A Buenos Aires Zoo's Mara pup, Tito, gained 500,000 Instagram followers for stealing tourists' hats and posing with them. Spanish settlers in the 1700s believed Maras predicted rain. If they dug burrows, storms were coming. A 2024 study found Maras can run up to 45 miles per hour, faster than Usain Bolt. Researchers used drones to film their sprints in Patagonia's grasslands. Baby Bactrian camel. This fluffy, double-humped dumpling is born with eyelashes like feather dusters and a shaky walk. Baby Bactrian camels have shaggy fur that molts into patches as they age, giving them a bad haircut look. They gallop in circles around their moms, sneezing sand from their noses like tiny desert goofballs. In 2024, a calf named Sandy at the Mongolian State Zoo became a meme for photobombing tourist selfies with her derpy grin. Bactrian camels carried silk along the ancient Silk Road. Historians found a 2,000-year-old caravan painting showing a baby camel wearing tiny saddlebags. Today, they're mascots for climate resilience ads, surviving temperatures from negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's it for today. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time on Forever Green.